Hey Vallejo, Fairfield, Vacaville, listen up. If you are a buyer considering a home purchase in Solano County, your purchasing power may just be about to skyrocket. It might just be enough for you to be able to afford that beautiful house that you've had your eye on, or that incredible neighborhood that would be a perfect fit for your family. Today, I'm going to walk you through the 2022 conforming loan limit increase, what a conforming loan limit is, and how it applies to you. Let's get started. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Erica Monroe. I'm a realtor in the Bay Area and I specialize in Solano County. So what is a conforming loan limit? I think we have to start there for you to understand how the increase in loan limits are going to impact you directly. So what is a conforming loan? When you purchase a house, you work with a lender or a bank, right? And they help you all the way through closing. Well, it's customary for that bank or lender to then sell your mortgage in the secondary market after closing. So they're typically not the bank or lender who services your loan over the 15 or 30-year duration. In order for the lender to be able to easily sell that loan, they have to meet very specific regulations and guidelines. And loans that meet those regulations and guidelines are called conforming loans. So one of the guidelines or regulations of conforming loans is to have a set maximum for each county that a buyer can borrow within a year's time. So in Solano County, the maximum a buyer was able to borrow in 2021 of around $550,000. Well, in 2022, the conforming loan limit for Solano County is going up to $647,000. That's a $102,000 increase. So if you were capped by the previous loan limit, perhaps you had the ability and you could support the monthly payment that would have been higher than borrowing $550,000. You now potentially have the ability to borrow up to $102,000 more and still be considered a conforming loan limit. So the benefits for a buyer to stay within a conforming loan is one, it's typically cheaper. The lender is typically able to offer the loan at a lower price point than if it were a non-conforming loan. And again, that stems down to lenders should be able to easily sell off your mortgage in the secondary market after it closes. So they're able to pass on these savings to you. You're typically able to also command the best interest rates. And again, for the same reason, they're likely not going to be servicing this loan or having to hold on to your loan. Lastly, for a conventional conforming loan, the minimum you have to put down for some loan programs is only 3%. If you have a non-conforming loan, let's say a jumbo loan, so you need to borrow more than the new $647,000, then typically you're required to put a significant down payment, often 10+%, plus your interest rates tend to be higher. So staying within a conforming loan typically allows buyers to save as much money possible, both upfront and closing costs, as well as over the duration of the loan with a lower interest rate. So why is the loan limit going to increase in 2022? Well, look at the year we've just had. Home values and home appreciation has just skyrocketed. We're seeing consistently between 14 and 20% increase year over year, meaning home values have increased up to 20% from the year prior. So of course, buyers need more purchasing power. They need the ability to borrow more money if they can afford to do so, to be able to be competitive in this market. So keep in mind, even though the county loan limit increased, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to qualify to borrow that amount of money. A lender will still have to look at all of your qualifications. So they'll look at your debt to income ratio. So how much money you're bringing in versus your monthly commitments, how much money is going out consistently. They'll look at your credit scores, they'll look at your bank statements and assets, and that's the only way to determine how much you can actually borrow. The conforming loan limit of $647,000 is for conventional buyers. For FHA buyers, your loan limit has also increased, but it's increased to $614,000. So still a significant improvement from 2021, where we were hovering closer to $550,000. Solano County, of course, is not the only county that's receiving an increase. Our nation as a whole has had huge home appreciation values in the last year. And in fact, surrounding counties, so Alameda, Contra Costa, Napa counties, are going to see loan limits closer to $900,000+. They're considered a high cost of living county, in which case their county limits are higher. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get you more house, because it's just more expensive to purchase there. If you're thinking about making the move and taking advantage of how far your dollar stretches in Solano County, check out Most Desirable Neighborhoods of Vallejo and Most Desirable Neighborhoods of Fairfield to give you a jump start in looking into what all of Solano has to offer. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Reach out to me if you have specific questions, you'd like to connect with a lender, or you'd like to move forward with purchasing in Solano County.